Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. So, I know it's been a while since my last one. April has been a super busy month for me, but hopefully May will get better because I didn't read that much in April. Hopefully May will be better. And I have a ton of books that got added to my TBR pile, and I'm excited about a lot of them, and hopefully I can get to them in April. But I'm going to show you some of them right now. This is my April book haul video. So yeah, let's get right into the books. So the first one I'm going to show you guys, which I actually already read in April, and that's The Book of Ivy by Amy Engel. I think that's how you say it. I really enjoyed this book. Gave it 4.5 out of 5 stars. I will be doing a full book review on this. It'll probably be up tomorrow, so I will leave a link down below to my book review once it's up. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. And then the next book that I got, this one I actually just got this week, and it's been out for a while, but I didn't even realize it was out because I never saw it in any of the Barnes and Nobles that I've gone to, and I go to like 3 different Barnes and Nobles regularly, and never seen it on the shelves of any of them. So I didn't even think it was out yet. And then I look online and it's already out since March. And that is Sorceress by Claudia Gray. This is the 3rd and final book in the Spellcaster series. If you don't know, the first book is about a girl named Nadia who's a witch, and she moves into this new town with her family, and she senses like a dark magic surrounding this town. Like strange things are happening, going on, and she's basically just trying to figure out what's up with this town, what's going on. And so this is the 3rd book in this series. I read the first one like 2 years ago, and last year I read the second. But I cannot wait to get to this one and see how it ends. So, yes. Right. Then the next book I got, this one was hard for me to find in an actual Barnes & Noble store as well. I had to order it from online on barnesandnoble.com. I don't know why, but every Barnes & Noble I went to, this book was like sold out or like not there or whatever. But it's The School for Good and Evil, A World Without Princes by Saman Shanani. Probably butchering that name. This is the 2nd book in the School for Good and Evil trilogy. I believe it's a trilogy. I read the first book in March, and I really enjoyed it. This is a children's story, and it's like a fairy tale type, where Sophie and Agatha are best friends, and they get swept up and taken to the School for Good and Evil. And Sophie has always dreamed of going there. She wants to go to the School for Good and become this storybook princess. Agatha just wants to return home, and the girls get swept up and taken to the school, but Sophie gets dumped in the School for Evil and Agatha in the School for Good. And all Sophie wants to do is prove that she's been wrongly placed, been placed in the wrong school, and wants to try to get into the School for Good. And all Agatha wants is to get Sophie and get back home, back to their normal lives. I really enjoyed the first book. This is the second one, and I'm so glad I have it now because I can't wait to get to it. And the cover is just gorgeous. It's a really pretty cover. So yeah. And then the next book I have is another sequel, of course. I read the first one. Whoops. Almost dropped this. That would not be good. I read the first book last year around March when it first came out. And I really enjoyed it. And now I finally have the second book. And I need to get to it. And that is The Wicked Will Rise by Daniel Page. And this is a retelling of The Wizard of Oz. But in this story, Dorothy is an evil tyrant of Oz, and she has to be stopped. And the main character, Amy, who is also from Kansas, gets taken to Oz, and her mission is to stop Dorothy and put an end to her evil tyrannous reign. So, can't wait to get to the sequel and see what that's like. And then another sequel that I bought, which I'm super, super excited for because I absolutely loved the first book. It was super funny and fast-paced and got me right from the very beginning. And you can probably guess what it is. Miss Mayhem by Rachel Hawkins. And I cannot wait to dive into this book. The first one is, gosh, I read it last year and I don't remember too much about it. The first one, I forget her name, Harper. Harper is the main character, and she obtains this, like, superpower ability or whatever. And she's just sort of trying to figure out, like, why she was given these powers and what she's supposed to do. And she finds that she's meant to protect this kid from her school who turns out to be her worst enemy from school. So it was really good, really interesting, super, super funny. I love Rachel Hawkins' writing style, and I cannot wait to dive into Miss Mayhem. I'm a little disappointed by how short it looks, but nevertheless, I cannot wait to get into it. So, yeah. And then the next book, this one is actually a standalone. Don't read too many standalones, but every once in a while I do. And this is a standalone, and it is Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. Lauren Oliver wrote the Delirium series, if you didn't know. But Vanishing Girls is about these two sisters where they were close, but then they got into some sort of accident that made them become more distant. And then one day one of them disappears. I can't remember their names. Daria and Nick. Okay. And then one day, which one disappears? Daria vanishes. on her birthday, and so, and then Nick, her sister, has to basically try to find her before it's too late. So, yeah, it sounded really interesting. This was one of my anticipated reads of 2015, so I cannot wait to get to this one. Now, the last book, I have one more book to show you guys. And this one, I've heard so much about on BookTube. There's been a lot of hype surrounding this book. And it sounds really, really interesting. And from what I've heard, everyone says it's really, really good. That's The Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard. So I've heard a lot of great things about this book on BookTube, so I cannot wait to get to it. And this one is in this society where there's two classes of people, those with red bloods and those with silver bloods. And those with silver bloods have supernatural abilities. And the main character in this story, she is a red blood. She comes from a family of red bloods, but she has supernatural abilities as well. So she gets taken into the royal family and has to pretend to be a silver. And yeah, that's pretty much all I know about this. I don't know that much going in, which is good. So yeah, that's pretty much all I know. I've heard it's really, really good, and I cannot wait to dive into this story. So yeah. Anyway, that is pretty much all I have to show you guys. That was my April book haul. Lots of really good books that I cannot wait to dive into. And hopefully I will be able to dive into them in May. Yeah. So anyway, I will see you guys next time with another video. Let me comment down below. Let me know what books you've read in April or what books you've bought, obtained, whatever. Let me know in the comments below. I will see you guys next time. Bye.